Welcome to the Rhino Nation 8 on Friday the 13th. Oh my goodness. I got a whole trunk full of black cats. Whoa. So I'm walking across the street in multiple places, so I just picked them up and took them with me. Yeah. I'll let them go later on. Well, let's see. I guess we'll start off with the bad news. One of the Rider Nation's originals, Miss Kimmy Young, is supposed to have some kind of neck surgery, but that's been put on hold now because she's got other cardiac issues. So the Rhino and the Rhino Nation chat send out our prayers to her through her speedy recovery from her cardiac issues because she's going to have to go to the hospital tomorrow. They wanted her to go today. She said no. But that's not good. It's not a way to start off a fucking Friday the 13th, but so be it. So we'll send out our prayers to her from the Rhino personally and the Rhino Nation. Woo, woo, woo. Well, that's just like today made no sense because the real White House was in use. You had Marine sentries outside of the real White House, and the little Japanese dude was there to do his thing. So I don't get this shit, man. I really don't. It's got to be the greatest charade going. But hence the title today, fucking Congress. Jim Jordan. Oh, he's a wonderful guy. That's good. Hit girl Kimmy Young is supposed to have neck surgery, but that's been postponed because now she has cardiac issues. So she's going to the hospital tomorrow to have that addressed. So that's who we're sending out prayers to, that gets taken care of and that she can get. But Jim Jordan's worried about the new document, the new Biden classified document and shit. What the fuck are you worried about the new shit for? Why don't you take care of the old bullshit first and then worry about the new stuff? Okay? Don't interrupt the motherfuckers while they're killing their own. If everybody don't realize it is, they're fucking throwing Biden to the sharks. His ass is to be gone of their own fucking accord. They done used him up and they're ready to toss his ass out to the sharks. Because it's his own fucking people that are planting and putting these classified documents out. And why is the news media covering it? It's got nothing to do with Trump. It's got nothing to do with the fucking Republicans or any of that bullshit. They're going to throw him out like a sacrificial seal to the sharks. And to show how stupid shit is, why is it that people flying to the WEF forum, we're paying for the shit, and they want unvaccinated flight crews? What the fuck is up with that if the Jabba is so fucking great for you? How about it, peoples? I couldn't wait to get that shot. How you liking that shit now? Wake the fuck up, people. Christ, this punter's getting stupider by the fucking day. And you would think that the adults in the country would take the fuck over and start making fucking noise every fucking where. Every fucking where. What are kids grown up with? Oh, you got to put poisonous hand sanitizer on you so you can get more fucking stuck shit through to you that way. Oh, I got to put on a fucking mask that makes you fucking sick as a fucking dog. Oh my, but we're so concerned with our children. No, the fuck we're not. We're not concerned with half of this fucking shit going on, or it wouldn't be fucking going the fuck on. But I will give you one. I don't know if this shit's true or not, but a guy named Bob Joyce is supposedly who Elvis Presley turned into. Don't know for a fact, but guess who was seen going in the back door to Lisa Marie Presley's fucking funeral? Or not funeral, viewing, whatever. Mr. Bob Joyce. I don't know. That's what I've been told, but you can pull it up. He's got shit on YouTube or somewhere else. Check out the voice. Because if you remember, Elvis had a distinct way of saying shit. Go listen to him. See if it ain't the splitting fucking image voice wise. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Don't know. It's a Patriot missile. But I don't understand if supposedly beforehand Biden couldn't use the White House and all this other shit, but now we got Marine Guards at the White House and he's using the downstairs basement and all this other bullshit that's going on. So so anybody that believes that the Republicans have anything to do with these classified documents or any of this other shit going on with Biden, got another thought coming. The fucking Democrats are feeding the fucking seal to the sharks, aka the seal is Biden, and they're feeding his ass to the sharks. It got nothing to do with the fucking with the Republicans and their shit doing. Just look at the shit Jim Jordan. Oh, we're going to investigate the classified documents. Why don't you worry about shit that's ancient, that's been on the books for a while, Belk fucker, like the E and a bunch of other shit that's been going on in D.C. But, oh, that's right. We're just going to fucking do lip service for the next 2 fucking years. That's all we're going to do is stick our tongue out and lick the fucking Democrats' ass. Pardon my fucking vulgar stuff. But, oh well, that's what it's going to be. You know, it gets to a point of being fucking tiring of the shit and the fucking bullshit. Just like the classified documents. Oh, we're not strong enough to handle it. We're not strong enough to handle it. Who the fuck cares? Drop the shit if people got to go cut their wrists, jump their throats, do what the fuck ever because they can't handle it. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? The same way with all this crap. Drop it, run, and let it go. Let the shit fucking fly like a fire hose. Forget the drips. Forget all this other crap. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh yeah. Sorry, had to do it. Whoop, whoop. In California, the drought situation has rectified itself a little bit. And guess what? You're getting more rain this weekend. Oh boy, lovely, lovely. What a wonderful time. Let me see, what else happened today that's wackadoodled? Nothing that's provable, but they got all kind of shit floating around. All kind of shit floating around. As far as I know, Burger Butt's still missing, so don't know what's going on there. Right. Well, I guess you guys needed the water, so I don't know. Guess you guys needed the water. But the stupidest one I've heard is, oh, Trump turned Burger because Burger was a black hat. Yeah, really? Then why did Burger get to pick his successor, assholes? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Well, California never had water problems anyway. You pump 2 billion gallons of water out to sea every fucking day. So you guys don't have a water problem. You have an asshole problem. You got an asshole problem in California because the people running your state are fucking pure and strict assholes. Just like the shit at the port. Oh, we're worried about what kind of fucking truck shows to fuck up. Who the fuck cares? As long as it can pick up a container and drive it the fuck out of the port. Who the fuck cares what year, what this, or whatever it is? What's up, Mr. Justice? Woo woo. Shit's just batshit fucking crazy. Oh, we worried about it. It's so old or whatever. Who the fuck cares if it's from the 1950s? As long as it can carry a container and drag it the fuck out of the port. Yeah. Old Gavin the molester. Ooh, yeah, Gavin the molester. Happy hands, Gavin. Happy hands, Gavin. Ooh. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Uh, uh, uh. So I don't understand none of this crap because it would seem to me that if the White Hats were in command, just like Eric, whatever, Smith, I think it is now Commandant of the Marine Corps and all that other shit. If the dude is supposedly illegitimate, then why don't you pull the Marines from the fucking White House detail? Why are you letting him fly on Marine One? Why are you doing any of that shit? Let the motherfucker fly on his own private helicopter. Fucking end the bullshit. Just end it. Yet no, we like to continue to fucking shit on and career on this charade. If it's a charade, it's probably not. It's probably real life, but certain other ones not ever going to come out and say donkey shit. So, we have to pick shit with the birds. What's up, Pappy Two Bears? Woo, woo. But I think it's kind of funny that people fly to the WEF, which is the World Economic, the Klausy boys. One Jabba dude fucking flight crews. Why is that? Why is that? I'm sorry. If that was me, I'd make sure every fucking person on that plane was Jabba dude and hope the bastard smacks the ground. Anybody going to see old Klausy, we don't need them. Hopefully their plane smacks the ground. Boom. Sorry, too bad. You got a toad, man. You need to throw the toad in the pot, cook him for dinner. Ah! Oh, I don't know, Wilbur. You want whatever. No one of these Globus took that shit. No, they're not. Nobody in America should have either after the first month, but we did. So, or should I say they did? I didn't. Guess we're missing the party. We're supposed to be having so much fun, but if they choose to roll 5G trucks through your neighborhood, guess what? Everybody got jabbed, dude dies. So, ooh. So, I mean, and now it's just, I don't know. It's so stupid. It's almost behind comprehension. It's like, but what are you going to do? Not a damn. Must got to figure out something to do, but who knows what? Way too far down the road. But we're all so stupid. We don't know that it's the great opium blowers. Oh well, that's nice. Savannah is in Ohio. It's in Ohio, as far as I know, going for her father's memorial service for the weekend. Heard from her the other day when the planes took a shit. Oh, hold on. What's up?
Oh, same old stuff, different day. Looking at all the red flags and everything that everybody's putting out. You were talking about that WEF deal. Well, I want to know why our Republicans are even falling for that. Did you see how many Republicans were on that list? Or should I call them rhinos? No offense to you.
Well, okay. Look at Jim Jordan. He's worried about
Yeah.
Biden's classified documents.
Yep.
You got something playing in the background.
Hang
I have
on.
to mute it.
That better?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I had my
He's
microphone too sensitive.
he's worried about fucking Biden's classified documents. Don't worry about them when they're trying to eat their own. Like trying to throw a seal overboard so the sharks eat them. They're going to be getting rid of Biden real shortly. It's got nothing to do with Republicans. It's got nothing to do with Trump. The Democrats are tired of them. They used them. They're going to throw them out to sea and let the sharks eat them. You can see that coming.
Yeah,
Who
you
they're going to
can.
replace them with, who not. But the shit for the Republicans and oh, well, look at Trump and all that. Trump's and the Republican had nothing to fucking do with this. His own fucking people planted the classified documents. They're the ones that told everybody where they're at, and the mainstream news media is all over it like fucking kid in a candy store. So how is that happening? Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
and then I see that they're trying to take and say, well, the Republicans took and planted this stuff. Well, the same thing could have been said about the
No.
documents that were in Trump's possession. They could have said, well, the Democrats planted that on Trump. So that's a
Well,
two-way street.
okay, but see, they know who planted the ones for Biden, and her name is called Susan Rice. She's one of the top players in the Democratic horseshit field. So
Yep,
there's
yep.
all there. But I can tell you what, I bet you Donald Trump knows what documents in every fucking box and what number the fucker is, or one of Trump's employees does. Whereas the Kenyan, who's not even a U.S. citizen, I don't know why he keep playing that fucking game. He's not a legitimate president. He's not a legitimate U.S. citizen. Has 30,000 documents in his warehouse or library that nobody knows what the fuck's in there, and they refuse to
Exactly.
go look or do anything about it.
Exactly.
So that's old news. It's been out there forever. And why aren't the fucking Republicans pounding on that fucking shit? Clean up the whole fucking old shit before we go into, oh, the Biden and his new classified documents. Fuck all that shit. clear the deck of all the old bullshit first.
Yep, agreed. All right, if we're going to clear this mess up, let's take it from as far back as it needs to go and bring it forward and get rid of all the ones that are, how should I say, committing treason against us.
Well, they can call it what I mean. You can call it whatever it is, but okay. See, uh, the one thing that's crystal clear: the cabal has gone nowhere. The deep state's not
Uh-huh.
been toppled or any of that fucking bullshit to the like. Because Klaus and
Exactly.
Boy and all them are still calling the fucking shots. And you can say what you want. I don't care if Trump comes back magically fucking tomorrow. Guess who's calling the shots? It's not fucking him. It's not the
Nope.
United States.
Well, I can say this much. Well, if we're going to get this back, we, the people, are going to have to stand up and make it like it was supposed to be. Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Not government of the rich and powerful, for the rich and powerful, by the rich and powerful. That's the only way it's going to change. Is we've got to
Okay.
take back
Well,
our
the
country.
way that we get to that is first have to know what kind of ground that we're standing on. Because for one, okay, the United States corporation is supposedly bankrupt.
Yep.
Why in the fuck they cannot give the documentation from the World Court to prove this shit? That's going to impede your covert operations. No, it tells you where you stand. We're either still fucked because we're a corporation, or we're back to where we started from. We're a republic. Then the second
Well,
question is the fucking gold. Either we're rich and shit's fine, everybody's got their pensions, or we're fucked and we don't have no pensions.
well, my personal opinion is, I think we need a full forensic audit of the United States to take and figure out what the hell is really going on. Like you said, we need to find out if the corporation is bankrupt, and if it is, are we actually back to the original United States or not? If we're back to the original United States, then the full weight of the Constitution is behind us. And by God, we can start demanding things as the people, and these people better stand up and do it, or they're going to end up being charged with treason.
Right.
Two, I think we also need to demand a full forensic count of all the gold in our possession, whether it's in Fort Knox or whether it's in Fort Timbuktu or whatever. We
Well,
need to
it's
find
okay.
out where
The only
that's
way
at.
that you can find is anything you talk about the 640 plane loads of gold. It's got one person's name stuck to every article. It's called Charlie Ward. Well,
Yep.
and I don't believe. Whatever. I trust him about as far as I can throw him.
I think
So
I'm right there with you on that one.
So okay, and then if that's the case, if it's in Fort Knox or wherever, then send fucking forensic team to all four corners of the building, cut the fuckers
Mm-hmm.
open, and see if the shit's actually real gold. Because in 2012, the United States made tungsten bars and painted them to look like gold, and tried to pay the Chinese with the shit. So it's not above the United States to fuck shit up and make it look like we have something when we don't.
Yep.
And this shit with the currency, oh, they make it like it's so hard to unfuck. Okay, you sign legislation that the Federal Reserve is complete, done, and defunct. The U.S. Treasury will be the currency issuing fucking branch of the United States government. Simple as that.
Exactly.
And then you back the fiat dollar, which we have in our pocket. You can change it and call it whatever the fuck you want. You back it with gold and assets and commodities. And then there's no tracking. There's no nothing. I don't give a fuck if you launder it in 56 fucking countries. Don't track it. Don't be able to turn it off. Don't be able to do none of that shit.
Well, we need to go back to a gold standard is what we do need to go back to. When that was signed, I think it was Johnson that signed it in, if I'm not correctly, or it might have been Nixon. I don't remember which one it
Well,
was.
you also have to put in places so other governments can't come raid your gold stack and all these other fucking little fucking games they like to play.
Yep,
But
exactly.
okay, The old Chinese are going to put themselves in a box because they're the ones that import all the energy, which they have fucking none of. They're the ones importing all the fucking fuel, which they have none of. And they're going to be fucked because they got rid of most of the females, so they got nobody to repopulate the fucking country with. So they're going to be triple fucked. And you know what? Have at them. Have a nice day. I hope you all fucking die. We can
Well,
do
let's
it a
put
hell of a we can do it with a hell of a lot less of the 2 billion motherfucking wad bats. So
and and a couple more things that should be done. Number one, no foreign entity or person should own any part of the United States, whether it be a corporation, whether it be farmland, whether it be mining, whether it be oil or anything like that. They should not be able to own it. None of our products should be made overseas. They should be made here in the United States for the U.S. citizens' consumption and everything else, and made by Americans, not illegals coming across borders. Also, we should take and make it a treasonable crime if they're caught doing it, to where they can be charged with treason and dealt with. I started yelling about the food way back when, and I mean, let's face it, when Smithfield Food, the biggest pork producer in the United States, was sold to China, I seen the writing on the wall, and I was already late to the party because several things had already been sold to them. And you know, we don't get food directly from here in the United States. It's shipped over there and processed over there, and God only knows what chemicals or stuff they're putting into it and shipping it back here. How do we know that what we're getting is good FDA approved food like it used to be? And then again, who trusts the FDA anymore? But
well,
you
that's
know,
I mean,
as
let's say if we're gonna make shit here in this country, I guess you guys can hear me. If we're gonna make shit here in this country, then we also gonna have to change the rules of the game a little bit because we've got way over fucking protective and all this other shit about workers and all this. Just like all you have to do is go to the store and buy a new gas can. That's the biggest fucking crock of shit that was ever put on the fucking market from 2009 because some stupid motherfucker decided he's going to fill up a gas can and smoke a cigarette, and the motherfucker lit himself on fire. So the federal government's now got to protect ourselves from being fucking stupid. Fuck
well,
that. If you're that fucking dumb, you deserve everything that you get. You can't buy a gas
exactly,
can today without fucking beating the ever living fuck out of it and make gas come out the fucking nozzle like you used to. The old one, you just screw the nozzle on it, you open a little vent, you tip it up in the air, and gas went in the tank. Now you do that,
exactly.
and the fucking gas comes out every fucking where but the motherfucking nozzle.
I've still got old military gas cans from World War II, Korea, and Vietnam era. Those 5 gallon jerry cans. That's all I use because the simple fact it's the only damn ones that work. Excuse me.
Well, you can buy a kit on Amazon. It's got the old style nozzles that fit these new cans. You get rid of that bullshit nozzle, and then you take a half-inch drill. They got a vent. You drill one right in the top. You put the vent in there. Oh,
Yep,
woola! Your $20 fucking newfangled piece of shit gas can is just like the old one. Actually, the gas comes out the fucking nozzle like it's supposed to.
exactly,
That's
exactly. I
just
bet
like this shit. That's just like this shit with plastics that are clogging the ocean and all this other shit. Well, let's see. What did we have before plastics? We had glass. Okay. Was it a mess
glass
when it
and
broke
met.
in the store? It did. But glass, you can do what? You can melt it the fuck down and reuse it. Plastic, you
Exactly,
can't do dick with except kill fucking wildlife and dolphins and all that other fucking bullshit.
exactly. I agree
Oh,
with
it's
you on
too
that.
fucking hard. All this is just so fucking hard.
Yep,
And just like there's one thing that should be banned on most shit that's out there, it's called high fructose fucking corn syrup.
I
If it
agree with you.
needs shit in it, then you put fucking sugar, real cane sugar. Because guess what?
Or honey or
Yours,
something like that.
well, your system can fucking use fucking sugar. It knows how to
Yep.
break that shit down. High
Yep.
fructose corn syrup is kind of sitting there confused. It's the same way with margarine. All it is
Uh-huh.
hydrogenated plastic. Your system has no fucking clue what to do with it. Now, butter, oh, your system knows how to do with butter.
Yep. Well, we've been fed so much crap that it's a wonder any of us are alive. I mean, you look
Uh,
at all the
you look at the
ingredients.
amount of shit that we swallowed in the last 2 fucking years. Just imagine we ain't got the stuff coming out our fucking ears.
Yep. Well, hell, you even going back 30, 40 years. You go back and look at the ingredients labels then. Yeah, there was some stuff in there we didn't know about, but not as bad as it is now. I've got some antique cans I've kept around. They're empty just because of the antiqueness of them. And you look at the labels on them and the labels now, and it's scary.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's you look at anything.
Yeah. Yep. And
It's
hi, Red. I
crazy.
see you there. Seen you there in chat. You ought to come
Right.
on up here, Red. I'd like to talk with you, and I'm sure Rhino would too.
You should have picked a better couple. Why's he got to be red? Why can't he be purple step stacker? Huh? Huh? Why? Why's he got to be
Oh,
red? Why the
it was
fuck's he got to
peak
be
with.
red? Why can't he be fucking purple? Huh?
I think it was peak with green polka dots myself.
Well, whatever he fucking wants to do in a closet, that's fine with me. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, as long as it don't get the fuck out. Ooh.
You just named his next channel.
Yeah, purple step stacker. Ooh. Got to be awake at 2 a.m. for work.
Yeah, he does.
You party fucking pooper. You party fucking pooper.
But no, getting back to these corporations and stuff. Do you think they give two shits in hell about us? I'm going to give you an example. I saw an article here the other day that the WWE, the World Wrestling Entertainment, is selling to Saudi Arabia. Now, personally, I haven't got anything against the Saudis, but there again, do I think that they should own anything in our country? No, I don't think they should. So, there's going to go billions of dollars probably in Vince McMahon's pocket. And once you get him rich, he don't care. And, they're going to take the company private and everything else again. So there's going to be no control over it or anything else. So, that, there's no control over the product or anything like that. No control of where the money's going. So how much more money is the Saudis going to make off of that? And how many Americans are going to get screwed by that? In my opinion, if Vince wants to sold it to his own kids or gave it to him like his daddy did him and keep it in the family, that's kind of, I'd say WWE is kind of like a deal that you pass down from one generation to the next, like you pass down heirlooms in your own family. That's just my opinion.
Right. Well, I don't know. I don't know. It's just
It's like a farm.
there's so much distractions here, and the funniest part is not the funniest. Sad part is the downfall of Andrew Tate was being coming from where? Not Romania. The charges are all trumped up. Where's it coming from? The United States Embassy, the U.S. Consulate. The U.S.
Yep.
Consulate is the one leaning and paying money to do the shit with
Yeah.
Andrew Tate. And why is that? Because he's got the hearts and minds of the slave crew, the 18 to 36-year-olds. He's
Yep.
waking them up, and oh my God, the fucking elites can't stand that because they don't want an elite They don't want the slave crew woken the fuck up because then they have no worker bees. Well, it's time everybody in
Exactly.
this country wakes the fuck up and says, you know what? We had about enough of your fucking shit. And the greatest psyop is being pulled. Oh, they want us in the street, so that's why we're going to stay the fuck home. No, 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 fucking no. Because they know if we hit the streets that we're coming to cut their fucking balls off. And the pussification of America needs to fucking stop. Men are men. We got bats. We fucking play dodgeball, bitches. There's winners and losers. If you didn't win, fuck it. You ain't getting a trophy. You ain't getting no ice cream. You ain't getting nothing special. Sorry, you're not getting petted on the head for being a participant. Wake the fuck up!
Yep, I agree with you. I mean, back when I was a kid, I was always the last one to get picked because I had eyesight issues growing up. I was born with congenital cataracts. But you know what? I may not have won the trophies, but by damn it, I tried twice as hard as anybody else because I knew I had a uh, disability. And the thing of it is, it made me a stronger person today. It's made me the person that I am. Yeah, I got picked on, teased, and everything like that. Yes, it hurt my feelers, but you know what?
Well,
You
you did get.
you grow up out of that. You either grow a set or you go find a hole to crawl in.
The
And
biggest
I
thing for
decided I
anybody.
decided I decided I wasn't going to be a victim. I decided I was going to do something with all that pent up rage and anger. And you know what? I went out and I made a decent life for myself. I won't rich. I won't say I'm totally poor, but you know what? I've survived. I've raised a family. I had a wife for 45 years. You know, I'm proud of what I did in my lifetime.
Well, here's one is that you could go back in time and tell yourself only one fucking piece of advice. You know what that piece of advice should be? Don't give a motherfuck what anybody else thinks. The world is made up with 98% haters. They want you to stay at their level. That's why people say, oh, we despise money and all that shit. If you despise money, you will never fucking have it. You should never hate somebody that's rich that's got money. You should be curious as fuck of how they got the money. Because I'll
Hmm.
give you an example. If you're putting gas in your car at 12 o'clock at night and a Lambo pulls the fuck up, your first thought isn't, oh, I bet you he's a university graduate. You're probably thinking he's a gangster, drug deal, fucking something like that. But the motherfucker's driving a $300,000 car and you're driving some beat up piece of fucking shit. Woo! Just like you hear him complain about Tate's. Oh, he's got 20 women in a house at the mansion and eating steaks and all this other shit. You're fucking jealous. Get off your fat fucking ass and do it. Why in the fuck do illegal people come here and they become millionaires before the fucking poor people that were born and bred here in the fucking country? Because America's fucking lazy, arrogant, and a bunch of other words. But the main one is they're arrogant. If Mike Tyson comes in and tells you how to fucking box and you're an amateur boxer, you go, no, I don't do it that way. Then you're fucking stupid because the man is a heavyweight champion and you're too arrogant to take his fucking advice. That's like if Elon Musk comes in and say, hey, you're doing this, this, and this wrong. Oh, but that's not the way we do it. That's not the way I do it. Well, you're an arrogant motherfucker.
Yep,
Why don't you step back and take a chance to say, ooh, I might need to learn fucking something?
exactly. You learn from has the uh, people of my generation before said you learn from your elders. And if you pay attention to them, you learn a lot.
Well, honey,
Amen.
nobody ever
Amen.
got the fucking correct one. Excuses are like buttholes. Everybody got one. Some are cuter than others, but they all fucking stink.
Amen. Amen. You know, I may not have the best trucks out there in my for my company. I've got two vehicles that I'm running: a 2001 Dodge 3/4 ton 4-wheel drive pickup with a service bed on it, and then I've got a
Yeah, but you
'97
know what?
Dodge 1-ton van that I run. But
Right,
they're
but you
paid
know
for. They
what?
get
You
the
could go
job
the
done.
fuck outside. You could go out the fuck outside. You stick the fucking key in the door. The door opens, and you stick the key in ignition, and the bitch motherfucker turns up, and it drives down the fucking road and does what you needed to do for the day. Who the fuck cares? Woo! Oh, it's
Exactly.
got a bright blue
Exactly.
apple fucking paint job, and it's got fancy fucking wheels, and it got a big booming stereo. Whoopty fucking doodle. So you can jerk your dick to the chick to the next one that's laughing at your ass for being so fucking stupid. Hey, baby,
Well,
look. Ah!
I think in a way you're getting around to what I was going to say. It doesn't matter on little stuff. When it comes to, like in my case, doing plumbing and heating and air and electrical, you need the training and the equipment to do the jobs. I'd rather put my money into making myself a better person by better training. I'd rather take the time and make myself a better technician by having good quality tools and equipment to do the jobs, and to stay up with the modern equipment like the Pro Press for water, Mega Press for gas, stuff like that. Having a good camera for sewer lines. And by the way, folks, if you ever had to price one of these cameras, to get a good quality one is around $10,000 for a sewer camera. But
I'd hire me a goddamn mouse with a fucking GoPro on the top of his head and stick that bitch through the pipe for that kind of money. Fuck. Put a
tell me
fucking rope
about it.
around his tail. Just put a rope
Tell me
around his
about
tail to pull it back out.
it. Well, hey, if I get a big enough pipe, can I tie a tail to you, Rhino, and send you down the pipe?
Ooh, doggy. No, this shit. I mean, it's gotten to the point that no. I mean, just like the shit at the White House. Okay, I don't know if he was in the White House. He wasn't, but they had the Marine Guards there and all this other shit. If we're calling
Mhm.
bullshit on all this shit, and the White Hats are in command, then why is all this bullshit going on? You confiscate the three properties that they're using as a fake White House. You start taking all their fucking toys, and you go force them to fucking build or acquire new ones. Simple as that.
Exactly.
Oh, you got a feedback coming through again with whatever you're listening to. You got somebody talking in the background.
That better.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, my niece was talking, and she has to get loud.
Well, just saying the fucking way YouTube is. They're like, nah, you got shit in the background. It's not copyrighted. Blah. Shut up.
He said be like the stuff on YouTube. If you hear you say something in the background that say it's not copyrighted, they get in trouble.
Hey, honey, I'm truly 100% copyrighted of my own.
Did you hear
Uh
her?
That's why people love me. I'm my own self.
But anyhow, getting back to this, the whole thing of it is, people have gotten to where they either want to keep up with the Joneses or they want to be the next elite or everything else, instead of trying to be the best of what they are, is what I'm trying to say. We also need to take and stand up and say, you elites ain't any better than the rest of us. You put your pants on the same way we do, one leg at a time. And by damn it, let's make this country what it should be, a country of the people, by the people, and for the people, and not of the rich, by the rich, and for the rich, which it has become.
huh. Right. Well, I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's so stupid. It's just, we can't take care of the own people that's in this country, and yet we're letting 2 million motherfucking more or whatever every day in the damn border and shit. So it's just stupid.
Well,
I
instead
don't
of
get it.
handing out all this money to all these illegals coming in, let's take even, I'd say, 40% of what they're giving them illegals, and let's help our vets that are living on the street. Let's
Well,
help our
well,
mentally disabled and challenged that
all the
are on the
money.
streets.
Look at all the money we sent to Ukraine and everywhere else. We don't have any right or any reason to be in Ukraine for nothing. We don't put a
Exactly.
United States boot print on anything in Ukraine. Fuck Ukraine. Let Ukraine fall, rise, or do what the fuck ever. It's not our concern. Doesn't concern us in the fucking least at all, any way, shape, or form.
Yep. And we get out here, and we're seeing uh, all this money going somewhere. We have no way of knowing whether it's going in the proper hands or where it's going and how it's being used. My personal opinion, I think a lot of it's going right back to our elites in their back pocket with their hand behind their back.
Well, there's a lot of shit going on, but you know, I mean, first off, we got to take the country back, but see, just by that shit today, oh, Jim Jordan, his first thing is on his committee. Oh, we're worried about Biden and his fucking documents. I don't give a fuck. He's got the entire Library of fucking Congress stuck up his ass. That's the least of our fucking worries at this point. If anybody can't see that they're fucking going after their own, they're getting ready to feed the seal to the sharks. So let them keep fattening the motherfucker up and throw him the fuck over and let the fucking shark eat him. What comes next after that? Who the fuck knows? But see, if they were smart, they should be bitching right now if they know that's going on about Kamala Harris. How the fuck are you vice president? How are you vice president, bitch? You're illegitimate for vice president or president. You are an anchor
Exactly.
baby. Hello? That's what
Exactly.
you need to be
Exactly.
concentrating on. That's need what you be. And just like the bitches with the WEF, why in the fuck are taxpayer dollars being used to fly these motherfuckers to go lick Klaus's ass? Hey, Klaus, your ass tastes
Exactly.
different today. Did you have chocolate? No, you fly on your own motherfucking dime. Simple as that. You
Exactly.
mail something, you fucking pay to mail the motherfucker. Because most of us don't want to see the horse shit that you're mailing. And if
That's
you want to go ride somewhere, guess what? You go hire an Uber or something. You don't get a fucking car. You don't get no gas allowance. And all that shit that you get in the Senate, like a haircut, free laundry, shoe shines, and all that shit, guess what, motherfucker? You're going to fucking pay for it. Oh
exactly.
my God, it's such a fucking amazing shit. It's so
Well, people
shouldn't be
can't see the as
training a fucking Ukrainian soldier to do fucking shit except fart and fucking eat. Send his ass back to his country. If he can't fight the fucking Russians, oh well, perish and fucking die. We shouldn't train him to do fucking shit.
well. Here's another thing.
Give him a
You know,
bottle of baby oil and say, here you go. When the Russians get close, just start jerking your dick and you'll have a good time before you die. That's all you got to say to him. Get the fuck out of my country. Oh, but Kevin McCarthy, oh no, we got to lick the Ukrainian's ass. What were you doing? Wearing a Ukrainian suit pocket scarfy scarf and a Ukrainian pin. Well, hello, you like him that bad? Get the fuck out of our country and go suck the fucking Zelensky's ass.
that's
Simple as
right.
that. Wake the fuck up, people. Start calling shit what it is, shit, and start making fucking noise everywhere you go.
I agree with you on that one. You know, if they're going to fly some other country's flag, then go crawl up their country's leader's ass and become a citizen over there. We don't need them over here.
Yeah, well, I'm tired of hearing the word treasonous. You know what they fucking need to have? A big fucking K-bar knife and call it, whoops, sorry, slit your nuts. Hope you have fun finding them. Oh, damn, you died. Too bad. You fucking snake.
Yep.
Woo! Well, I don't know. How do you know, Helen? You could be a hybrid. You never know. You might have one. It might be duct tape somewhere you don't know. That's what they're saying about Camel Toe. She's got a duct tape dick. Ooh. I find that one hard to believe because I've never seen a vice president that had more camel toe suits than anybody I've ever seen. Hey, baby, you want to see my pussy lips and my butthole? Ooh, let me pull my pants up a little tighter. But the one that's
Well,
funny is AOC has got vice president signed knee pads. So, whoa, stand by. This Republican season might get hot and heavy.
instead of dirty knees Harris, we're going to start calling it dirty knees AOC. Are we?
Oh, I don't know. Well, you know what the flavor of the month is, don't you? You got Mango Lou being passed out for every congressional meeting. Woohoo! You got to step up and get some of that Mango Lou. Get that mango Lou, baby. That's the flavor of the month. I don't know what it's going to be in February, but I'm sure we'll be told.
Well,
It'll probably come up.
pretty
You know what?
pretty soon they're going to be passing out the presidential crack pipes and Hunter Special Blend over there in Congress if they haven't already done it. That's the way some of them act. I think they've been smoking it.
Well, you know what? You know what ought to be. What ought to Ducey's first question is, as he gets a hold or near the president, say, "Yo, Miss Prez, why do all your pants crawl up your pussy and your ass? Why don't you get a pair of pants that fucking fit like a normal fucking businesswoman? I don't see any businesswoman chick wearing fucking bullshit like you wear." Well, you know, the sky, the moon. That was such a good question, Pete. Can you ask it again? That bitch has got better fucking drugs than half the fuck or 3/4 of the fucking world. She must have the most special blend of Jamaican shit that there is. But she's always higher than a fucking 60,000-foot drone. Hey kids, look at the stars, look at the mountains. Here, let me take a toke real quick. You know.
Well, I was just reading what Hick Gal put out. Your triggers are your responsibility. It isn't the world's obligation to tiptoe around you, seen in another channel. Well, I'll tell you what. It's one thing you can say about me. I'm not afraid to speak in my mind, and I don't sugarcoat it or tiptoe around it. Hell, I've been known not to even be YouTube safe around here occasionally because I say things the way I see it.
Oh, come on, Vicky. We're not going with lined underpants, motherfuckers. We're going with fucking commando. You're gonna see urine drops on the front of your fucking pants. Oh my! You might even see a stripe on the back. Woo! The stripe of adventure. Well, I didn't make it to the bathroom in time. Sorry. Ooh, I got a little shit stripe down the back of me. Ooh, that makes me more important. Can you smell what I was cooking? Ooh, you know.
Yeah, then you see the yellow streak that runs down their back. A lot of them.
It's fucking stupid. That's just like they had to rearrange Biden shit down there and thing because there were so many protesters. Well, I don't understand what the protesters' problem was. Why didn't they have a police radio and find out what street they were to go down? They could have had about 20 or 30 motherfuckers with paint guns and just go poop, 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 poop.
Yep. Yep. Good question.
Plus, they spent all that money. I know one guy that made 72 hours of overtime in 2 days or 3 days, something like that. He ain't gonna have enough time to spend the shit. He's probably sleeping it off now, but they moved all these bastards somewhere. Well, why didn't you just pick up a big bus or a truck and throw them all on there and drop them the fuck back off at the border? But no, no, we can't have that.
Yep. That'd make too much sense. Oh, wait a minute. That'd make common sense, and common sense isn't common anymore.
We have no sense, and we're still letting the game supposedly playing that this shithead is supposedly whatever. Why are we still playing the game? Why? Why, if we supposedly have a white hat operation, which we don't, it's continuity of governments in place, which we fucking don't. It's an ongoing military operation, which I don't fucking believe. Why in the fuck can't we just come out and say this shit? Okay, Donald can run his fucking mouth any other time, and I'm not trying to bash him or whoever's in charge of this shit show. Why not just come out and say, here's the document or court case for the world bankruptcy. Here's the fucking shit for the fucking gold. We are under a COG and the military operations are ongoing. And shit, well, oh my God, we're like, oh, well, at least we know where the fuck we stand instead of an elevator that keeps dropping another 2 floors every fucking day. And we get a
Agreed.
Republican Congress, and the first thing we're worried about is shit that happened 2 days ago about bullshit documents that their own fucking people planted on the piece of shit Biden. So what are we worried about if they're trying to fatten up the seal to feed it to their fucking shark? We ought to be helping them to get the seal a lot fatter so we can throw it overboard, the shark eat it, and have a much better dinner. But no.
Yep.
If I was Jim Jordan, I'd have to go all the way back to 2020 and before, or best one to blow everybody's mind. Let's go with the Kenyans. Why do we have somebody that is not an American was elected president? How could that be? How that couldn't even pass a federal background check to be a fucking janitor? Why? Because he's fucking got terrorist ties called Bernadette Dorn and Bill Ayers. Look it up. The fucking dude is associated with domestic terrorists. Could you be a janitor anywhere in the federal government? No, the fuck you couldn't. So how did you become president? A non-citizen motherfucker. Woo! Who
Well,
installed him?
I hate to
Who
admit it,
installed him? We're going to give
his
people a history lesson. Who installed him? Alaway, who used to be the
yep.
crown prince of Saudi Arabia. Who, guess what happened to Alaway? They cut his fucking head off because what did he want? He was high up in the cabal and he was having fun with little kiddies and girls and trafficking shit all over the fucking world. Look it up. The facts.
Well,
Just like
personally,
nobody knows about the Las Vegas shooting. Oh, it was a rock concert. It got nothing to fucking do with Jason fucking Aldean. Barack Obama was given orders by the Bilderberg Group to take out the duly elected Saudi crown prince. And guess what? All the fucking shots came from where? A Hughes 500 helicopter. It's fucking documented. It's not proven because they don't want to be seen, but they have videos and all this other shit of it. And if you listen to the sounds and you go take a Saw 49 on the rifle range and compare it to the fucking ones that you hear at the fucking video, guess what? They're fucking identical. Oh my God. And who was Stephen Paddock? He was a CIA gun runner. Oh my God. Does it get clearer yet now? And guess what? I can take you to Las Vegas tomorrow and I can stick my foot against the window. And guess what? Within 5 minutes, you will have security popping your front fucking door going, are you okay, sir? Are you having a bad day, sir? Why? Because every fucking window is pressure sensitive in Vegas. Go back to the early 80s. What were they doing? Kicking out windows and jumping the fuck to their death. Not good for business. So the shit that, oh, they didn't know which room it was coming from is bullshit. And you want to go back to the Stardust, aka Mandalay Bay? Who owns the top floors of the hotel? The 32nd to the 35th floor are owned by who? Bill Gates and Alloway, the former Saudi crown prince. Hello? Is
Exactly.
the picture starting to get clear now? And you want to carry it a little bit further? The guy that got killed in the Turkish embassy, Mr. Whatever, can't think of his name now to save my ass. Khashoggi. Khashoggi.
Yeah.
Well, the
Yep.
time that he was killed in Saudi Arabia was exactly 10 o'clock Las Vegas time. Why? Because he had his little fingers in the shit trying to get rid of the Mohammed bin Salam, the current Saudi crown prince. Oh my
Yep.
God, the history lesson here you got tonight. Damn.
Yep.
And you want another history lesson that nobody likes to hear? If evil's playing with no fucking rules, how do you gonna beat them by dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and using the rule of fucking law? Guess what you will do? You'll be called a loser every motherfucking time. Live it, breathe it. It's the warrior code. It's existed for thousands of fucking years, and you're not gonna change it now.
Well, if you're playing with dirty people, you got to get your hands dirty and play dirty yourself. And unfortunately, we've been too complacent not to see that.
Well, it has to be a world thing, but you know what? It starts with one fucking country. Take our country back, and then if you want to fucking wave the sword everywhere else, I get it that a certain person did his round the world tour for capitulation and all that. That's ancient history. That was way back at the beginning. Right now, ain't got the balls to finish the job. Maybe he does, maybe he don't. But you know what? The shit ends. Why the American people are not putting it up and say, not another minute, not another fucking day, not another fucking week. Enough of the bullshit with COVID. Come out and call it what it is. The biggest fakery fucking hit on mankind. The way people were dying because you use incubators to blow their lungs up. you're putting out bullshit drugs to shut their fucking shit down, start calling the shit what it is shit. If you don't like it, too fucking bad. And make sure you sign up for Rhino Nation 9 because I'm sure we're probably going to need it.
And another thing, who's profiting off of that? Big
They
pharma,
are because we're playing
polit-
their fucking game. Because we're
politicians.
playing their fucking game. And the stupidest one
Exactly.
I've heard is, oh, well, I did it for my job. Well, okay, you're going to be dead in a few years. So what does the fucking job mean? Would you rather be alive, have pure blood, or you want to be a Jabba dude and have a job and die in 2 years? Oh, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. Let's see. It has 46 known carcinogens. God knows how many unknowns it has in there. Probably equally as many. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. We're getting
My doc,
fucking
my
nuclear
doctor asked
weapons.
me. My doctor asked me the other day. You know, well, have you taken the shot? I said nope, but I won't. Then she asked me, well, are you going to take a flu shot? I said nope, and I won't. She said, well, why? She said you've got all the you know high risk things like diabetes and stuff like that. She said you should be taking it. I looked at her and said, well, when you can show me a chemical list that's in there of ingredients that doesn't show things in there that I know are poisonous, I said, then maybe I might consider taking it. But until then, I said, you can take the shots and everything else and jam them.
I
And
got a
she
better
said,
answer to that. Your immune system kills 99.7% of the shit that's in the world because you little fuckers
exactly.
want to manufacture bioweapons and then put some fucking poison in our system. Why do you think the autism rates have gone sky fucking high? Oh my
Well,
God, it used
why,
to be one
why,
in 10,000. Now it's down to like it's fucking, shit's so common now, it's not even funny. What's fucking
and
changed?
what, and amount of mental health issues over the last, in my lifetime, 65 years, how much they have increased. And what increased
You
during that
got
same
mental
time
health
frame?
issues because they feed you a shitload of drugs that make your mental health go fucking further down the road. I get it to a
Exactly.
point, but okay, you're depressed and all this other stuff. Well, you know what?
Deal
You're going
with
to
it.
work through the fucking shit. Okay, now here's the thing. If you have somebody that goes and works out 2 or 3 times a week when they feel like it, they have an attitude, oh, I don't feel like it today, or you have somebody, regardless how they feel, they're sick as shit, they didn't get a piece of ass last night, their ass hits the gym for an hour every fucking day for 6 hours. Who you think's going to win the fucking race? The motherfucker with 6 hours goes to the gym every day for 6 days a week. Why? Because he's got a disciplined mind, fucking feelings and all that other shit don't enter the fuck into the equation.
Exactly.
Woo!
Exactly.
All this fucking bullshit that they're teaching kids now. Oh, how do you feel, Johnny? How do you feel? How you fucking feel is ear goddamn irrelevant. The same way if you lose. If you lose a chess piece because you were stupid or anything else, do they have something that said you lost and it has a little asterisk next to it because you were tired, because you didn't have your best game, because you didn't have your toy to sleep with the last night? No. All it is in big fucking letters, loser. They don't give an explanation. They don't give an excuse. So why the fuck are you giving an excuse? There is none. You lost. Do
It's
better,
like,
figure out why, and come back again and fucking kick their fucking ass. But we don't teach that in school today. We give you a nice
nope.
pat on the head like a dog. Here, have an ice cream voucher, Johnny. Ooh.
Well, it's like me. I get up some mornings. You think I feel like going to work at my age? No. You know why I do it? Because number one, it's the right thing to do. Number two, I've got to pay bills and stuff. And you know what? Here at 65, I'm still doing it. I'm still down in ditches, handling a shovel, handling pipe, and everything else. And I look at guys my age, and I'm seeing them that they can't even hardly walk across the street.
Well,
And
okay, I'm a piss poor example. I'm about 70 pounds overweight. I'm a fat fucking bastard. Probably half the fucking country or more is in the same fucking boat. Why?
and
Because
that's
we sit
cut.
on our ass and we eat all this stupid bullshit, the sky high fructose corn syrup, And then when the fucking monkey jumps in your face, you wonder why you die of a coronary. Yet you got the
Yep.
other dudes that work out all the time that kick the fucking criminal's fucking ass and beat them a new butt. The reason I
Hmm.
always tell somebody here to carry a collapsible baton, you can get them from anywhere. They're like a baseball bat that collapses to less than whatever. They're about 4 inches, 5 inches long. You press a
Yeah.
button, they get as long as a baseball bat. So if some bastard pulls a knife or a gun, you can probably, especially a knife, you can break his fucking arm, and then you just keep beating him till you break every bone in his body, so he'll never do it again. The same way with the
Yep.
teardrop necklace if you're a female. They grab you from behind, you grab your little necklace, it turns into a knife, and then whatever you can reach on his body, you just fucking stab. Guess what? You'll probably be going to fuck home instead of to the corners.
Yep. Yep. You know, at 65, I've still got a set of about 17-inch guns up on my upper body. I weigh 206 as of yesterday. I actually lost a few pounds, and I'm out there every day, laying pipe, pulling sewer cables,
What,
hanging
what,
pipe and
what,
everything else.
what? We don't need to know your personal life that you're out there laying pipe, goddammit. We don't need to know about that shit. Keep it to yourself.
Well, hey, Rido, when you're laying 20-foot joints, you got to brag about them.
Yeah. It's just like a fireman. Ooh, baby, I pull big hose every day. Ah! We ain't talking about the fucking fire truck, bastard.
But when you're out there handling that heavy stuff every day, you keep your body fit. I climb stairs every night to go up to my bedroom, not because I have to, but because I want to. You're sitting there,
Whoa.
you're sitting there, keeping yourself in shape by doing these things. If you sit on your ass and do nothing, you won't stay in shape.
Hold on. No, I did not say what you just said, Magic Mike. I said mental health problems are exacerbated by the drugs they gave you. I did not say that veterans that have PTSD or anything to that effect. So keep making the shit up that you want to put out. Fucking please kick his ass out. Goodbye. Go fucking fuck around on another channel, Magic Fuckhead, because I didn't say it. That's not what I said. Play it back. Did I say anything about PTSD? No, the fuck I didn't. Go fucking play on another channel, you piece of shit. Kick him the fuck
Well,
out of here. Go
what
fuck
he what
yourself.
what he is saying is that these things they're adding into our foods and our medicines and stuff are exasperating the problem. He never said that he had no feelings towards people with mental health problems. We are both saying that they have been exasperated by the damn drugs they're shoving down our throats and the ingredients in food that we have no control over and stuff like that. That is what he's saying, folks. And I'll stand by Rhino on that one any day of the week. You know, I've had depression all my life. I'm not taking pills and stuff. I get out, I get up, I go do things to clear my head and I work my way through the system. If I need to talk to somebody, I've got friends that I can talk to and stuff like that. And that's what it's about. If more of you would open your hearts and start talking to these people and try to figure out a way to help them, we'd have less of this.
Why, thank you, Hit Girl. Thank you, Sissy K. It's uncalled for. I didn't say anything about PTSD. You're talking about apples and fucking oranges. Talking about apples and fucking oranges. Okay,
Exactly.
being depressed and having PTSD are way fucking end opposite ends to the spectrum.
Amen.
I have nothing but mad respect for anybody that has been to combat or anything else that's got PTSD and has to deal with it on a daily basis. I've said it to
Yep.
Mr. Bird before, and I'll say it to anybody else. I would not wish that on my own worst fucking enemy because you were sent to do a job and you came back severely fucked up from doing that job. So whatever
Well, you,
you get for that is anything is fine. I didn't say anything about PTSD. So to put those words in the Rhino Nation or the Rhino's mouth is bullshit. I didn't say anything about that. So don't even try to lay it at my fucking feet, asshole. Go find somewhere else to play. There's plenty of other fucking channels.
Exactly. And you know, the thing of it is, you know, we were talking about the depression and stuff. Depression can be made worse by yourself not doing anything about it. If you get up and move around and do things you enjoy and stuff, that helps with your depression. If you have a friend, if you're really depressed, pick up the phone and call your friend. Talk to them. That helps you a lot. I'm not I'm not against
We're in no
certain
way
certain
dispensing medical or legal advice here at all. Every
exactly.
person's is individually a case. Yes, I'm sure drugs happen and help a tremendous amount of people, but there's also a bunch of others that exasperate the fucking problem and makes it fucking 4 times worse. But they don't really give
Exactly.
a rat's ass about that. They want you so doped to fuck up so you don't even know what day the fuck it is.
Agreed. Agreed. I'll be honest with you. I didn't realize how bad I was with medication. You know, I was following the doctor's orders and stuff. When Dee got sick on me and had her first stroke and stuff, I started backing off on my medications because I didn't have time to deal with it to take care of her. Well, now here I am almost 8 months after she's passed. About the only thing I'm taking is my insulin and occasional things for my arthritis. And you know what? I feel better. I have more energy. My mental clarity is better. And yeah, I have pain and stuff, and occasionally I do have to take something for the pain, but I keep it to a minimum. I don't. I try to work through the pain. I try to stretch out and stuff like that. And exercising is doing it more good. You know, climbing up and down stairs, climbing up into people's attics, climbing down underneath houses and crawling around underneath them. That all helps me to stay mobile because things that I have learned is a very true statement. A body in motion stays in motion. If you sit down and just give up, you're not going to be here very much longer, and your whole body system is going to go to shit. That's why I still have a decent set of arms, decent upper body strength, decent set of legs. Only thing I got is a fat belly, and I ain't figured out how to cut the shit off and get rid of it.
Well, you spent what 20 some years acquiring that bad boy. You need to keep that piece of real estate. Nah.
Well, hell, I heard the big boys talking about a hangover, so I decided a long time I was going to grow one of my own. It hangs over my belt buckle. Heard them talk about 6-pack abs. I go, hell, I can handle a pony keg set of abs.
What do you need a pair of six pack for? I'd rather have a fucking cage. You got more to fucking enjoy.
That's right. That's why I carry a pony keg with me.
Okay, I'll answer Joey's question. He gets up at 6 in the morning every morning. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how you feel. It's called discipline of the fucking mind. It's discipline of the fucking mind. But the mind can conceive and believe the body shall follow. Say it again.
Exactly.
You wake up 86,400 seconds every day. And there is no one on the face of planet Earth that can tell you how to spend that 86,400 seconds except who? You. You are the only one that decides how and where you burn any of those seconds in the day. No one else takes any of those choices but you. He gets up at 6 o'clock because his mind is disciplined enough to do it. How many people are
Exactly.
that? Same way in the military or U.S. SEALs. U.S. Navy
Yep.
SEALs, they work out all the fucking time. Do they like it? No, the fuck they don't. They bitch and complain and cry about it all the time. But you know what? They fucking do it because they know they fucking have to. It doesn't get no easier than that. Is it easy? No. But you know what? If it was easy to get 6-pack abs, every fucking body would have them.
And Mary Freeland, I'd like to jump in on this. I may be the exception to the rule. And they say that many are relying on meds. Well, they don't have to rely on the meds that uh, big pharma's putting out. go back and find your old books on medicine and learn the uh, things that you can eat or you can find in the wild and stuff and make into natural medicines. That stuff is a lot safer for you than this pharmaceutical crap with XYD ingredient plus color 1, 2, 3 plus polyethyl, whatever the heck. We don't know what that stuff is. We know what things are when they're made with ginger root and other types of known medications that have worked for centuries and thousands of years. You should look into natural medicines. I know I've been doing that a lot more since Dee died, and I'm feeling a lot better since I did that.
Well, there's to be said, but okay, if you have pain somewhere in your system, not saying that it's not real and over there, you have to try your best for maybe go to different doctors because a lot of doctors are fucking lazy. They'd rather hit you and toss you a prescription for something that you really don't need. You actually have something in your system that probably needs to be fixed or whatever else. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know either way, but sometimes I know somebody that had chronic shoulder pain, and they say, "Oh, there's nothing we." So he went to 4 different doctors. Oh, nothing you do. The shit's deteriorated. Take this, take that, and his shit he could still pain. And it was got worse. He finally went to the fifth doctor who did a bunch of different tests and everything else. Well, they came to find out there was something that was sticking up like it wasn't supposed to be that showed up on a different kind of x-ray that they took. It was a chip or something that wasn't supposed to be there that was fucking making his shit hurt like a bitch. Well, they scheduled surgery, knocked that little motherfucker off, and oh my God, pain free. Now, he's pain free because he didn't want to deal with the shit and didn't like taking the drugs. If he would have continued on, he probably would have killed his liver, blown the shit out by taking all these high powered pain pills. But now he can do shit with no pain at all because he kept on the thing. I'm not saying that's the case for everybody. Not putting words in our mouth. Everyone's different. But I'm saying if you go to one doctor, you might have to hit two or three because just because you have the word doctor behind your shit doesn't mean that you're a doctor. It just means you could be a pill pusher or somebody that just plays a doctor in real fucking life.
Helen, in your case, chemo may be the only option. But if you want to try some things, if you'll remember, I had that alkaline water around here for D that they refused to let me go. If you research alkaline water, you'll find out if you can raise your alkalinity of your body, it helps to fight and kill cancer. And
Well, Helen, you need to watch the video. It's on YouTube and look this guy up. He's a doctor that's been in the cancer fight for years. His name is Burzynski. Burzynski. Read the shit that he has and see if you go from there, make an informed decision. Not saying yay or nay. You need to look his shit up. His name is Dr. Burzynski. Burzynski. I'll give you one example that I read a little bit of it. They had girl twins. One twin caught cancer. They had aggressive, some kind of brain cancer. They irradiated and chemicalized the fuck out of her. Oops.
well, I just got back from having my esophagus checked because I have Barrett's esophagus stage 1 cancer. I've been drinking that uh, alkaline water, and it's made a difference in it. Now we're getting ready. Everybody knows I've got a small brain tumor in my pituitary gland at the front of my brain. I'm getting ready to go have a bunch of CAT scans and stuff on that, and I have a feeling after treating myself with this uh, alkaline water and other things I'm using, including ivermectin, that it's made a difference. And my doctor said she can tell a big difference in me. And you know, I'm I'm doing much better. My brain fog's gone since I got rid of all these other pills. And yes, Hickow, Dirt Roads discussion does do a lot on this. and I'm not giving medical advice either, but I'm just telling y'all what's working for me. I honestly believe that if it wasn't for the alkaline water, the ivermectin, and a couple other things that I'm doing that are natural herbs and stuff, I would have a lot worse going on than I am. Plus, I'm a fighter. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm not going to lay down and die. I'm going to take and get up and do everything I can. That's why I climb stairs. That's why I walk as much as I do. I've really, in the last few months, I've turned my life around a lot on that stuff. And about 90% of the medication that they had me on is in the trash can, and I won't even touch it.
I was going to make a joke, but I'll leave it alone.
I know. I know. I know.
I was going to make a joke, but I'll leave it alone.
Go for it. Hell, I can take a joke. Oh, wait a minute. I am a joke. If you ask some people.
How the fuck do you have brain cancer if you ain't got a motherfucking brain? I heard you were brainless as it was. So how the fuck can you have cancer on something you ain't got?
Well, wait a minute.
I want to know.
The doc was checking me, with that little light on that end there that he puts in your ear. And hell, I was looking over there. I could see the light shining out the other side, so I know there ain't a brain in there.
I heard you turned your head and something that looked like a pea fell the fuck out. He's like you were chasing it down the street. So I'm like, what the fuck? I said, put it back in there, Doc. Put it back in there, please. Please.
Well, hell, they told me if my brain was put on the edge of a razor blade, it would look like a pea going down a 6-lane highway.
Well, I feel for you, Helen, but I don't know because I've always wondered this since I was a lot younger in life. How is it that you irradiate and chemicalize and fucking people survive off of that shit? I'm like, I go against everything that's like, okay, chemicals ain't good for you. Radiation sure as fuck's not good for you. So how does that kill the kid? I mean, I guess it does, but that seems to me that there got to be a better plan than that shit. Hey, let's fucking radiate and chemicalize your shit. No wonder you fucking die. But I will tell you one thing. Well, the Rhino Nation and all the people here send prayers out to you. But the one thing that you must know is cancer cells work opposite of every other cell in your body. Cancer cells feed off of sugar. So anything that you have or eat that has sugar in it, fucking cancer cells eat that shit up. They love it.
Exactly. And I know, Helen, you like your Pepsis. And that's one of the worst things you can be drinking right now. That's why I'm drinking tea with lemon juice. No sugar, no nothing.
The question is, do you have your finger in or out? Do you have your finger in or out?
I ain't gonna tell. I ain't gonna tell.
I'm just asking. Damn it.
Yeah, Joy, from what you're describing, with your heartburn pain, I would be having myself checked out for GERD, which can be the first thing that leads to the Barrett's esophagus cancer, like I have. And I'll tell you what, get a good antacid over the counter, and take that. I actually just use Pepto-Bismol. Is what I've been using, and it's really.
You just like the color. Don't be lying. You just like the color of it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, damn, what happened? Hold on. Hold on. What you do? Stub your toe?
Yeah, I think YouTube didn't like what I was saying.
I think you stubbed your toe. I'm like, what the fuck? Kind of letting the dog out there to poop and pee and all that crap. Ooh, poof.
Yep. Yeah, Joy, I would definitely go to a gastroenterologist. So, we'll probably stick a camera down your throat, but it isn't bad, and they'll pull a biopsy out if they find anything. But like in my case, it's actually getting better. It's not as bad as it was. And I got to say, taking the electrolyte water, the ivermectin, and using the Pepto seems to be working for me. Yeah,
You just like the color.
yeah. Well, what can you say? You like it pink on the inside, don't you?
On steaks, yeah.
There's a lot of things I like. I like pink on the inside.
I'm just saying, I don't want to get it, well, not to get busted.
I didn't say what.
I'm just saying, yeah, steaks inside, pink inside are good. Come on, dog. Make food. Good Lord, how many times you gonna take a pee? You gotta water 5 different areas? Good Lord. My goodness, dog. Ooh, it's cold down here tonight. Damn. Woo-hoo. Are you done? Oh, you are now.
I'm
You can
done.
run it over. There you go. Come on, Monster Mutt. To Monster Mutt. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't know what it is down there, but it's 24 here.
We're not that cold, but it's nippy out. Nippy.
Yeah.
Nippy.
Yeah. D's little dog buddy says, I don't even want to go outside. I just want to stay on your lap, Dad. I've got her little Italian greyhound laying on my lap.
Uh-oh.
Enjoy. Omeprazole is what they call Nexium, and there's been some trouble with Nexium, but usually the amount of bad the Nexium causes is outweighed by the good that it does do. It does work. They had me on it for a while, but since I'm not having the issues I have, I've quit it. And I've just, when it does act up, I've been using Pepto Bismol along with, the electrolyte water and stuff like that. That seems to be working really well for me. And Mary Freeland, acid reflux is GERD.
GERD?
Mm-hmm.
You swallowed a GERD?
Yeah, I probably swallowed a few turds in my life, knowing what I do for a living.
Well, I think America's been swallowing turd for the last 2 years, so join the crowd.
Tell me about it.
Klaus calling. Klaus is calling. Oh my God, he's not here. Sorry, Klaus. Call back to some other station.
Klaus, we don't speak German here. We don't sprechen die Deutsch.
I got something for you, Klaus. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got to keep Joy's tum tum happy. Ooh. Just get your boyfriend to rub it. Ooh, get your boyfriend to rub it, Tummy, and take your mind right off of it. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Ooh, what's up, Richard? Oh, the Batman light on. What? Bat light's on. Whoop whoop. Bat light's on.
Yeah, but didn't Batman die? So is he going to come to save us? I don't think so.
I don't know. I got to get some gas. Oh my goodness, got to get some gas. Bing.
Eat more beans, Rhino. Eat more beans.
They're not. From what I hear, they're not good for your heart. I don't think I need any help farting. Yeah. Just need more discerning underwear. Yeah. Oh my, that might be a wet one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's confirmation. It was. Yeah.
Hey, we need to take up a collection, people. Sounds like we need to get Rhino a box of diapers.
Now, I got news for you. You can use discernment. You know whether you got 30 steps to hit the bathroom inside or you got about 5 steps as soon as you get out the car and the fucking shit's coming out.
Yep. Called IBS. I've suffered with that too, so I know what you're saying.
It's called eating them toe burgers. It's like, oh my God, coming out now. Oh! Who ordered the Hershey? Who ordered the Hershey shake on aisle one? Who ordered the Hershey shake in aisle one? Big feet farts. Oh, I tell you what, that fart spray they got, oh, that shit is fucking, whoosh, that'll make you throw up. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it will.
Shoo, God damn. We had that happen in a helicopter once. We had the fucking military grade fucking cyanide gas, or not fuck, what are they called? Shit, they're used for riot control. Can't think what the fuck they're called to save my ass now.
Pepper spray.
No, it's something else.
Oh, goddamn.
Fucking, we gassed it. What's the fucking shit they gave us in a gas chamber?
That's what I'm trying to
I
remember.
cannot think to save my ass.
Me either. I know exactly what you're talking about.
We had one of them roll out the box and it fucking discharged in the helicopter. My fucking God, we had to land that motherfucker quick. It was like, woo!
Yeah, that stuff is nasty. I'll tell you what I had happen once. I was redoing the brakes on one of my vehicles, and I had one of those kerosene fired heaters. You know, those torpedo heaters.
Right.
And I inadvertently set my can of brake clean a little too close with cyanide. Yes, Deb, thank you. Anyhow, it wound up that that can blew apart. I'll tell you something that'll run you out of a shop building real quick is all that tetracycline that's in those cotton picking brake cleans. That stuff there, oh, that's almost as bad as tear gas and the other gas that they put you through in military training.
Oh yeah. So I don't know, man. It just I hope something happens here soon, but its plot just gets stupider every day. I mean, okay, not saying, but I mean, you see the Marines at the normal White House that were, well, should I say, what appeared to look at the normal White House, but I think P6 is in D.C., so I assume it's the normal White House.
Yep.
So I don't know. It just.
Well, I have a question. You know, where are all the black SUVs that you used to see around Congress and stuff when they were in session?
I've asked that question since fucking Tuesday of last week, and everybody give me all kind of shit. I said, nah, dude, they're not underground, and they're saying they're using a tunnel. I said, wait a minute, how are they using the tunnels if they flooded all them motherfuckers? Oh yeah, yeah. You know that chick has done burnt her life too.
Mm-hmm.
She likes making mountains out of molehill that's nothing there either. So.
Yep.
But
well, I personally still have not seen the nuclear football anywhere near Joe Biden. Personally, I have not. If anybody else has seen it, drop me a picture of it because
my sentiments
I'll be the.
From what I understand, Berger was the one that had the military code. So since he's gone, I assume Eric Schmidt, that took his place as Commandant of the Marine Corps, is the one that has the codes. So from my understanding is Trump doesn't have them and Biden doesn't have them. But that's just speculation. Yep. Don't know that for a fucking fact. So who knows if any of this shit is going on? Who knows if any of this crap is going on? It's like the worst fucking nightmare. It's like an elevator that keeps dropping 2 floors every fucking day, and there's no sign of stopping anytime soon at the ground fucking floor.
Heck, gal, if you need some shine, I pretty mean batch of cans is clear when I fire my still up.
Well, Vicky's saying there was 3 footballs on P6 today.
Well, were they the footballs or were they the defibrillator ones? Because the defibrillator cases look a lot like the football, but you can tell the difference if you know what you're looking for.
Well, I'd like to be able to fly a drone over DC because I'd like to see how far this Marine One flies because I wouldn't fly in that motherfucker anywhere because the bitch has only got 3 of them left and they're about 60 some fucking years old. They're held together with
Yeah.
duct tape and fucking bullshit. I don't
But
understand if he is president, why in the fuck is he not flying in the new Marine One that was certified in February of 2021?
well, I have a comment about that. Maybe he likes duct tape, baling wire, bubble gum, and super glue to hold it together. That's probably what's holding him together.
The Osprey, see, everybody's making. The Osprey was outside of a dam and doing all this stuff flying around. Everybody said they were doing surveillance. Osprey are not set up or configured to grab surveillance and do surveillance of any kind. The Osprey is a Marine Corps, predominantly a Marine Corps helicopter slash aircraft that was used to replace the twin rotor blade thing, the CH-48 or 68 that the Marine Corps had for years. It's fucking worse than a roller coaster ride. Been on many of them, and a bitch will not hold altitude to save your ass. If you get off of that plane or stay on that plane without getting sick, good power to you. Because it'll be at 3,000 feet, drop 1,500 foot with no fucking advance warning, and be like, ah!
Yep. Yep. And
But
Ospreys are more used for troop deployments, anyhow.
well, they can move they can hold a Humvee. They can move a certain amount of troops. They can refuel aircraft. That's a pain in the ass to configure them to do that. But I mean, I've seen it done, but it's not the most optimal fucking situation because you got to pretty much throw a plastic bladder, or well, I call it plastic. It's some kind of material in the center of the plane, fill it up and strap it down and do all this other shit. But the fucking there's a lot can happen and go wrong to fucking fuck you a new day on that shit. But it's been done before. As far as
Yep.
surveillance, I've never seen one outfitted for surveillance use, but not saying that it can't be.
Well, we know that Blackhawks can be set up with a smaller version of dirt box and stuff like that. But to put it on an Osprey or Marine One or anything like that, that would take up so much space that they couldn't even begin to do it. I will tell you this much. The other day when I was by Fort Riley, they're down to less than 20 choppers sitting on the tarmac. And they were as high as over 120 out there on the tarmac earlier this year.
There would be no reason for Camel Toe to have the football behind her at any time. She doesn't have that authority or power.
Yep. I think you're onto something there. I think the football this time. That's just my opinion too.
Well, okay. I had somebody tell me the other day that Berger was outed by Trump as a black hat. I said that's all fucking bullshit. I said if he was, then how did he get to pick his successor? The reason that Berger and Trump had it out is because Berger pretty much called Trump a pussy. Because Trump has stated, going by fucking what I've heard from across the ocean, that he doesn't want to get reinstated by the military. He wants to go through the courts or have the people reinstate him because he's so afraid of what they're going to call him. Oh, it was a coup. It was this. It was that. So who the fuck knows what's going on?
Well, we sure don't. That's for damn sure. All
Well,
we can do is
the
try
court,
to
the
make
court
sense out of
shit.
what we
Well, it's
see.
just like the court shit. Everybody blew all this fucking shit up to make cookies out of the court case. And what did it come down to? The Rhino told you as soon as it was happening. The clerk of the court helped them out to get the case there because they needed it as ammunition to protect their ass for the lame duck Congress. They no more were going to use this case to do shit. After the lame duck Congress was gone, they had no use for the case. The reason you know this is because the previous 2 years, They have not stuffed their nose in anything to do with the election. So why are they going to stick their nose into something that's getting rid of almost 400 fucking people? They ain't no fucking way. Yet what happened? Exactly what we said. And everybody, oh, they're going to file an appeal. This other case is coming up. There's nothing coming up. The appeal is done. The writ of centurium is done. The other Brunson cases will be tossed also. It was a money making grab because what did the Brunsons do? Oh, include $1 or two with the thing you send to the Supreme Court. And how many people went and sent shit to the Supreme Court? I bet you quite a fucking few. So they probably made a nice healthy penny. Grifter Nation at its best.
I think you're onto something there. I had high hopes for the case and reading the case, but all they did was just keep kicking the can on down the road.
Well, exactly. Just like people are delusional. If they think the Republicans, Donald Trump, or the White House has anything to do with these classified documents being found, they do not. Susan Rice is the one that planted them, put them out there, or did what the fuck ever. The Democrats are fattening up the seal to throw it into the ocean so the shark can fucking eat it for lunch. What they're going to put
Yep.
in after that, who the fuck knows? That's up for fair game. But you see where the
Maybe.
Republicans are going. Their biggest thing is Jim Jordan. The first thing out of his mouth is, oh, we got to investigate the Biden classified documents. What the fuck, motherfucker? No, why don't you back up about fucking 30 fucking paces and go back to the fucking 2020 shit and get on the shit that's important? Who the fuck cares that they're feeding seal chum to the fat seal to fatten him up so the shark bites him better? Fuck them. Let them tear him up all they want. Jesus.
Well, they're just taking and fattening the lamb up before the slaughter is all they're doing.
Exactly. Well, why don't you go investigate? Best one would be, why don't you investigate Barack? It's so simple, it's so easy, and you can blow the fucking lid off of that shit. Well, why do we have a president that was illegitimate, that's Kenyan, not even a U.S. citizen, that couldn't even hold a federal fucking job? Whoa, what? Oh my God. Just think how many laws go instantly fucking poof. Just think how much bullshit instantly goes poof. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Woo.
Well, we should go back and investigate Obama. I honestly think that that man should have been hung for treason from day one. That's just my opinion.
Well, for one, he's not even a U.S. fucking citizen. So all the shit that he did in 8 years is null and fucking void, which is a ton of fucking shit. And okay, if you
Yep.
really want to call to it, who is the single most important person that gave Iran, the nuclear bomb? Can you say Barack Hussein Obama? Starting with he put Mark 28 or Mark 82 mortars, nuclear tip mortar in Syria. They got
Yep.
transferred to where? Iran. And
Ran.
then
Exactly.
General Salamani was flying every week and a half to the United States, taking what back to Iran? Highly enriched
It's
uranium
uranium. Yep.
with a fucking air cover provided by who? The agency that ends with a A.
Yep.
Stop.
That was the very first thing, Vicky. He sold his Senate seat. You should not be able to sell a seat to a Senate or anything else. That is supposed to be an elected office. You don't sell it to the highest bidder. To me, that started the treason right there.
Well, I mean, just it just continues on. I mean, he's got just like okay, you really want to get into Benghazi? He was all over that too. What was he doing there? They were selling fucking Stinger missiles to fucking
Mm-hmm.
one of them fucking countries. I think it was Syria or whoever the fuck it was. Uh, well, yeah, the COVID-19 vaccine went up from $25 to over 120. So, oh, but what do
Yep,
you even need it for? Why? I don't know
exactly,
why everybody in this country can't just come out and say, "Why do I want a vaccine for something that's fake?" Hello? Why do I want some
exactly.
Jabba for something that's fake?
Well, I'm going to tell you what. I'm unvaxxed, and I will stay unvaxxed. And I got to tell you this much: I've worked inside of nursing homes where supposedly COVID was running rampant and everything, doing plumbing work without a mask. Because put it plainly, it, every mask I've ever had on fogs up my glasses, and I can't see what the hell I'm doing. I may have one down around my chin, holding my beard back to keep the poop off of it if I'm running a sewer machine. But that's about the only good they are.
Ah, we
And
got Gina in the house. What's up, Gina?
uh,
Welcome, welcome.
hi, Gina. Anyhow, as much as I was within 6 feet of a lot of these patients. If I was going to get it after 3 4 years, I'd have done had the crap, and I've got it in a compromised immune system. So they can't feed me this line of bullshit.
Well, okay. If you look at California, it looks like a third world war zone for the homeless encampments and everything else.
Yep,
Okay, New York has the same shit going on in their certain areas too. If there was an actual pandemic or whatever they want to call it, they would be dropping like fucking flies. But it did not
exactly,
happen. It did not happen. And I'm sorry, but realistically, my living conditions and situation, I should be having to shit like fucking mad. But whatever.
exactly,
But it's gonna come again and all this other stuff. So I don't understand any of the shit that we're putting up. I don't understand why average Johnny Q American can't say not another day, not another minute, not another fucking week of this bullshit.
exactly,
Start calling it out. Start calling the news media. Start following this shithead everywhere he goes. But don't you want to blow the hopium? Okay, if the White House are in command, why haven't they taken these 3 stages that this shit's going on? Okay, Tuskegee was using the White House today. Why would you not, if you're a commander, commandant of the Marine Corps, you say, excuse me, no Marines will be used for any of this detail. That duty is suspended at this point in time. So then you know what?
hmm
He's got to find a private helicopter to fly on. He's got to find somebody to guard his fucking front door at the White House. Yada, 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 on down the fucking line. But no, everybody continues to play this fucking bullshit game. So either he's illegitimate or he's not. Somebody please call the fucking shit out. And a certain other figurehead, why can't he make the fucking statements either you're not in the game, you're Johnny Q citizen, or you're not? What the fuck
yep,
is your role? What the fuck are you? Stop with the bullshit. I'd much rather be told that we're fucked and this is where we're at, so we know where to fucking go from there, instead of being on a constant elevator, up, down, up, down. Oh, let's drop another 2 floors and further down in the shithole.
exactly, exactly.
Right. Well, now yeah, exactly as Travis said, they got a Jabba to protect you from the Jabba from the fake one that whatever da 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 da. So
Probably just to reinforce making sure that you die from the Jabadoo is probably what that second one's for.
Well, the worst part, Gina, is that we're paying for these motherfuckers to fly on our dime to go lick Klaus's ass. That's the pisser that fucking sucks. If you want to go lick Klaus's ass, pay for it on your own fucking dime, not mine.
Exactly.
It's like, okay, but whatever. Whatever. Ugh. Oh, I know. I've seen it. They got a Jabba to counteract the first Jabba.
Yep. Which I'd be wondering what the hell's in that Jabadoo, because hell, that probably just increased the lethality of the first Jabadoo.
Well, I mean, whatever. No shit's stupid.
Yep.
But, you know.
I'll just come right out and say it until I can see a list of ingredients on all these jabs and see that it's safe to take. Then the hell with taking any of them.
I'm not going to see a list of ingredients because that's, yeah, between what goes on the list and what's actually in there, forget all that bullshit. I'm not taking none of the
That's
shit.
true. I'm just talking, a real list that's honest list. Then I might consider it, but other than that, forget it.
Chocolate ass of Klaus's. Woo. I mean, whatever. But nobody in this, the Republicans are just, ooh, they're so up on it. The first thing they do on the job is, oh, we're worried about Biden's type bullshit. And it's the Democrats that are putting shit in Biden's fucking bullshit places. So
Yep.
don't fucking spoil the fucking zookeeper while he's fattening up the seal to be thrown to the fucking shark. Let him fatten that bastard up.
Well, pharma's been lying to us for years is correct. Ever since the Rockefellers started in big pharma. Exactly, Gina. They want you sick,
No,
so
let
it
me
creates
see.
customers
JP,
for them.
wonder why? Because what? Brian Kemp got what? 26 million from the Chi Cons last year or 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a
Mm-hmm.
surprise!
Mm-hmm.
Yet, okay, if they're going to Davos, doesn't that wake everybody up that guess what? The cabal is still there. The cabal hasn't gone nowhere. The cabal has not fallen. And all this other shit that the hopium blowers want to blow up your ass.
Yep.
Hello, Klaus and Company are
Exactly.
still Klaus and Company still rule the world. Hello, isn't that a fucking kick in the ass to the hopium blowers up your ass? Doesn't that tell you that they're still in power? They're still
Per-
controlling and writing the script. Ooh,
personally, I think we need three snipers to take care of a lot of problems for us. Number one, Bill Gates. Number two, George Soros. Number three, Klaus. That would end a lot of this bullshit.
well, okay, that's just like they did something. If China invades Taiwan, United States, if they're lucky, could repel them with the submarine force that we have, but we would lose half of our submarine force. I said, well,
Yep.
there ain't nobody that's going to have the balls to fucking do that. So,
Agreed.
oh, there you go, David. And I got Biden 2024 stickers, baby. Woo woo! Going to sell like hotcakes. Going to sell like hotcakes. Woo! But see, what everybody's missing is the fact that they're even having a Davos meeting to go visit these motherfuckers tells you that guess
Mm-hmm.
what? The deep state has not been annihilated. The deep state hasn't been hurt. And the deep state's not the fuck on the run like all this shit that we've been told for 2 years. So who's lying now? The
Yep.
hopium blowers. Oh, that air just feels so good going up the ass. Oh my God. Oh, come on, Justice. Join me with a ah. It feels
Ah.
so good going up that pucker hole. And then it just invades your brain. But damn, after about 10 minutes, you snap right the fuck out of it.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, they're all going to show up everywhere in the world from Davos. Ain't nothing changed. Everybody acts like the world changed. Ain't nothing changed in 2 years, except we're that much fucking worse off and we're 3 times stupider. So, I wish
Mm-hmm.
I was dead flat fucking asleep and didn't know none of this shit.
Yep.
Oh well,
They
well, ain't
wouldn't like
nobody.
it if we showed up.
Well, Gina, ain't nobody paying for our plane fare. I mean, if we could rent a Gulfstream 7, fuck yeah, let's have at it, big boy. Woo woo, let's take up a collection.
Hey, I'd be on that plane.
Hey, would somebody like to contribute to the Gulfstream 7 of us going to Davos? Woo, we need money quick. Come on. Nah.
Hell, we'll set us PayPal up so that way there, Travis, Rido, and I can all go over there and raise hell with them. We'll bring Red along, Jeff B, a few others.
I'm not calling him Red no more. He's Purple.
Okay.
Just call him that. Say, hey, what's up, Purple? Purple Step Stacker. Mm-hmm. Beep, beep, beep. No, yeah. Well, that's like the pillow guy spent all that money on a fucking company that tells you that the votes got stolen, but does nothing with it. That's
Exactly.
nice.
Exactly.
Oh, the Simpsons never been wrong yet. Oh my goodness. Woo woo.
Yeah, Homer's beginning to look like a genius.
Woo woo. God, I'd be the first person in this country to look like a genius.
Amen to that.
I'm serious. If you go look up Bob Joyce though. He's a preacher somewhere in Mississippi or not Mississippi, one of them places down there, but I think he's got videos where you can listen to his voice. He sounds just like Elvis. Everybody says he's who Elvis is Bob Joyce. And it's
Yep.
kind of funny that he was seen going in the back door of fucking Lisa Marie Presley's funeral thing or viewing or whatever the fuck it was.
Hey, Sissy, I got a feeling that between Rhino and I, we can figure out how to pilot a plane.
That's all right. We're gonna take fucking we're gonna take the chipmunks to fly the plane.
Oh hell, we'll just have Rocky the Flying Squirrel pull the plane behind him.
Hey. Once you get it off the ground, that's the hardest part. And fucking putting it back down on the ground is the fucking hard part. The in between part's not bad. Just push a button and the fucker flies itself.
That's right.
Putting it back down on the ground so you don't go bang is the hardest part.
Yep.
Why? Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Shit. Who's gonna do something?
Exactly. Yeah, that's one thing I would.
That's what I'm saying. Getting the plane off the ground's a little bit tricky. Putting that bitch back on the ground is the hardest fucking thing. The in between shit's easy. Just push a button, the motherfucker pretty much flies itself. It even turns to where you got to go. Left turn, right turn. Go a little bit higher, a little bit lower. But when you get near the airport, it don't put itself back on the ground. You got to have a little bit of skill to do that shit.
Yep.
Oh, well, you know, we have about 5, 6 hours worth of fun. And oh shit! Hold on, Justice. Belt your seat in. Hold on, Travis.
Watch out, Red.
Look out, Purple Boy. Get up here in the cockpit. You want to have a front row seat for shit? Yeah, get up here, motherfucker. Stand by. The Rhino Nation coming in for a landing, motherfuckers. Can we pass the tower for a sonic boom? What do you mean, fuck no? Fuck you. We're just going to hit the ground and make a big fireball then, motherfuckers. Make sure your tray tables are retracted and your seatbelts upright. Prepare for crash landing. Rhino Nation Air coming in for a big boom at Davos. Come on, motherfuckers. Free drinks on the house. Woo woo. Cannot. Yeah, you bullshit. I'll call bullshit on that. The new jets cannot land them fucking silvers.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything on that, but
I can tell you what, the A380 can't land itself. That's about one of the newest, biggest motherfuckers you can find. They're even putting them out of service already.
well, hey, I got a question. Why don't we just all jump on Air Force One and take it? I mean, hell, we ain't got a president using it anyhow.
But Justice, we can. It's in the shop getting a new wrap job. Somebody was bitching about the wrap job the other day. So we had to put it in for a new wrap job. Come on now, get with the program. You know, Joe. You know, Joey. You know, Joey's the real president. Stop. Don't be that way. You know, Trump lost fair and square. Don't be that way. Don't be that way about my boy Joey.
Yeah, right.
Well, you know, he adopted that dog Apollo, and Apollo bit somebody. Well, Joe Biden's never been with that fucking dog. No wonder the motherfucker didn't like nobody. He felt abandoned by Joey. Joey sniffs everybody else except the fucking dog Apollo. Apollo was jealous. Why don't you sniff me, Joey? Why don't you sniff me? Yeah. What do you think an A380 is? What do you think an air? Who do you think makes an A380? It's made by Airbus, and I can tell you right now, they don't fucking land by themselves. Just notified, Tom Hanks has died. Tom Hanks been dead for about a year and a half.
Yeah,
He was a fucking super pedophile. They didn't even give that motherfucker a trial on land. They hoisted his
and
ass back out of Italy and put him on a ship and had a tribunal right there, and then they fucking hung his ass, supposedly.
it's like Elvis's daughter just died.
Well, the Tom Hanks was on some vacation somewhere over there in Italy or on Caicos or some one
Mm-hmm.
of them fucking places. They picked his ass up. He was a super pedo. They didn't even wait to get him back to land to have a trial. They did that shit right there on a military ship, and then they fucking booed his. They fucking offed his ass.
Yep.
What's up, Kayla? Holy cannoli. We got the Kaylas in the house. Holy cannoli. What's up, girl?
Yeah. And he's probably fish food out there for the sharks.
Well, that's how they caught him. He was trying to stick his finger up the shark's butthole. The shark said, "Hey, hold on, hold on." The shark called fucking Mayday, Mayday. Shark called the U.S. Navy for Mayday, Mayday. You got a pedophile trying to stick his finger up my ass.
Send in the Marines.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened, Kayla? Oh, Christ, we got somebody else down now. What? Oh, I guess we got to say Rhino Nation and Rhino Nation himself got to say we got prayers for Laurie C. What's up for that?
Yeah.
Man, we got Kimmy's got fucking heart issues. Shit, Justice, we ain't gonna have to worry about Davos. We're just gonna have to go to fucking Africa to pick up the baboons. God damn. We got to pick
Yeah,
up
we might
Loretta.
have to.
We got to pick up Loretta for the kidneys for Laurie, and then we got to pick up the other one, Kimba, for fucking Kimmy Young. Get the heart. Damn. What the
But,
fuck?
we'll make it a humanitarian flight. Then we'll stop by Davos as a humanitarian fight, and we'll harvest organs from Klaus and a few others that can donate.
Oh man. Well, relay Kayla to your mom that everybody in Rhino Nation 8 is praying for her, and the Rhino said, "I'm sorry. Hope she gets better for whatever she's going through."
And that goes for me too, Kayla.
Boom, 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 boom. That sucks. Everybody's getting sucked up.
Yep.
No, man. That sucks. He commented on Lisa Marie's death. Nah, who knows?
Yeah. Well, David, I got to get off here. I got to be up at 8 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning. Be on the road by 8. I'm going down to pick me up a Tommy lift for the back of my service truck. I'm getting tired of loading and unloading heavy stuff at my age, so I'm going to cheat and put a Tommy lift on the back of my truck. So I'm going to have to jump off here, guys. It was nice seeing
Well,
everybody.
why don't you tread off slowly? Because you know you might fall on your ass and hurt yourself.
Well, hell, well, hell. I learned from you. Just fall down, get back up, and keep going.
Yeah, I did that last year. I did that last year out the back of my pickup. Thank God the ground was soft.
I know what you're saying there.
Yeah, was never missing. Just got free. What? He was
Hey,
never missing. Oh, you mean Kanye? I was like, yeah, who the fuck? I had to think about that one. Yeah, that motherfucker
hey,
lived in a fucking. Go ahead.
you guys, guys ain't gonna believe what one of my calls was today. I had a plugged sewer at a mortuary. Yeah, that's a little creep. That's a little creepy going in there and working on that one. You never know what you're going to find in one of them.
Well, here we go.
All right. Well, good night, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. Talk to you later.
All right, night, Justice. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah, no problem, David. Anytime. I appreciate you showing up when I've invited you over on to the Kamikaze Nation on Telegram. So we'll see y'all later. Everybody stay safe. Keep your powder dry and your head on a swivel. That's about the best advice I can give you at this time.
All right, yeah. All right, I'm not disputing it, Richard. I'm just saying not all Airbuses can fucking land by themselves. An A380 cannot. A380 is a 4-engine big monster fucking jet.
Yeah. All right, y'all have a good night. Talk to y'all later. Bye now.
All right, bye. I don't know, Richard. You go put yourself on that bitch and let the fucker land by itself. Let us know how it goes. Taking off ain't that hard. Landing that motherfucker is a whole different ball game. It's the same way as everybody says, oh, it's so easy to fly a helicopter. Motherfucker, it takes about 20 steps just to get the motherfucker started. Ain't like you go turn a key and push a button and the fucking helicopter starts and flies. Why we gotta be safe and sane? Sane is no fun, and the Saturday's not bad. Uh, no. No, because the Walmart I got's got like no fucking kibbles and bits. They got all kind of other stupid. They got like next to no dog food there. Got no dog food in the fucking Walmart. James Bond can make all aircraft fly instantly in a tux with purple glasses. Hey, I recognize that guy. Looks like a rhino. So that sucks. We got to pray for Laurie C. and we got to pray for Kimmy Young, man. We got everybody getting hit with stupid shit. That sucks. Ooh, poor Laurie's got to catch a break here soon, man. We got to go fly to Africa and pick up the baboons. We got to pick up Loretta and pick up Kimba. Might have to bring back Marcus too for fucking Cincy K's husband while we're picking him up. We get all three of them. Yeah, I got some of them pills. I ain't ate one yet. They smell fucked up, but I'll eat one later. Nah. That's only because the closet's undergoing cleaning, Toad. That's only because the closet's undergoing cleaning, Toad. Let's euthanize all our pets. They cause climate change. Maybe that's why there's no pet food. Could be. I might rather take the excuse that maybe it's all being sold if they're not getting it, not having the supply chain like they used to with pet food. But I'm just saying, them motherfuckers stink. I'm gonna take one, but they stink. Whew. I can't wait to poop black. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, can't wait to poop a turd that's black. Mm. You too can shit in your turds. Mm. Take some charcoal. Mm. Ew. Excuse me, do you have a bag of charcoal? I would like to get some briquettes to chew on as flavor savers. Mm. Right. Well, come on, Travis. Let's see if we can steal a fighter jet. Let's see if we can steal a fighter jet from somewhere. Yeah. Let's go out to the desert and see if we get one of them bitches to start. Yeah. See, you're just mad, Todd, because you got left out on Hump Day. You had 30 seconds to say, "Ooh, it's Hump Day," and nope, couldn't say it. So, ba-da-da. Gotta wait till next month. Sissy K's text messages don't work. Your phone don't work at all. I called you the other day. Nothing. Boop, text messages ain't working. Ain't read none of them. Ah! Just saying. Uh, oh yeah, the Matrix. That's all the Matrix. Well, see the one that everybody should realize is okay. If they're going to Davos, guess what? That's the deep state. That's the cabal. So obviously, the cabal and the deep state didn't go nowhere. They're still fucking in charge. So, woo, uh-oh. Hopium balloons busting everywhere. Hopium balloons busting everywhere. Oh my. Oh, just saying. What? What? But night, Kayla. Hope your mom gets better. Everybody's praying for her. Tell her Rhino wishes. Hope she gets better. Tell the Rhino and the Rhino Nation send their love to your mom. Uh, wow, that sucks. Everybody getting everybody getting hit at the Rhino Nation. Sucks, sucks, sucks. What, Dogger? What? 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 Touch a turd. Oh. Uh, uh, uh. Right. Uh. Yes, Vicky. Laurie is Kayla's mom. That is correct. That is affirmative. Well, yep. Yep. Affirmative. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, 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 ooh. Right. Woo! I guess you're going to sleep, right, Travis? You ain't firing the old Traby machine up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let me see here. Come up with something off the top of my head. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Oh well, I think we're gonna get out of here for the evening. Guess we got to do a little prayer for these people, I guess. Let's see. I guess we call on the powers that be to send out your White Falcon to both Laurie C. and Kimmy to protect them and guide them along their journey to the hospital or wherever they're going on with Laurie C. Kimmy's got cardiac issues, so we send prayers and love that way with the Falcon. And we don't know what's going on with Laurie C., but we send the Falcon here way too to guide, protect, and help heal her, hopefully too. We send that with the blessing of you, and I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow. Say amen. Everybody have some love, kick your good spirits their way, and hopefully it'll help them recover and deal with what they got going on. The Rhino and the Rhino Nation 8 send our love and prayers to both of them, of course, and we'll leave it at that. Amen. Woo! All right, people. Have a safe and blessed rest of the weekend. If I don't see you, if not, probably be here tomorrow. Think a candle tonight for both of them. Go find me a white candle and light it tonight for both of them. With that, I guess we'll get out of here on a sad note. Hopefully, both will recover and have much better news down the road. All right, peoples, hit the tune and be out of here.